incredible to see what's actually been going down at this early stage, Corbin.
Yeah, isn't it? We have a special guest. Who do we have here, Mark?
Aurelian, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too, brother.
Always a pleasure to have you here. I mean, you've seen your way around this bowl a lot of times, mate.
Yeah.
What do you make of what just went down?
Bro, that's insane to see that. I've been coming there from when I was 4 years old, you know, when I started skateboarding and coming in holiday in Marseille. This is where I met Vincent too, so we started skateboarding here. And to see the ball like with a lot of people like that, like just getting the spot, that's just insane. And you know, I love skateboarding, so when I'm coming to watch that, I'm super stoked and nothing better, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Aurelian, the last 12 months for you have just been incredible. Like, talk us through that.
Yeah, that was insane. Like, I've been dreaming of that like almost all my life, you know. To be in Street League and doing X game and stuff like, and won the judo, that was like insane. And I'm working for that to get more again. So I hope it can be soon.
Mate, we love watching you skate. I'd also like to shout out to all the Red Bull Skateboarding watching us and YouTube audiences. We are about to get straight into the recap for all of the men's semi-final here, or heat number 3, I'm sorry. Let's get straight into it and have a look.
Okay.
So there we go. Here's our recap for heat number 3. Up onto the extension. Alley-oop frontside grab.
All the way over on that one. That was incredible.
Yeah, there's that frontside grab transferring around. Aurelian, like, you know the lines around here. Some of these lines the guys are taking, you know, if you land low, you're going to lose that line here, right?
That's why this board is like so hard to skate it, you know, like.
It's all about the speed, and talking of speed, check this out. Nearly coming down the extension side.
What's it like for you watching like someone like Chris Russell? Do you just think he's crazy?
No, yeah, kind of. Like, no, it's not crazy. You know, like, you know what he's doing, you know, like, but
yeah.
To be honest, that's crazy for me.
Because it's two different approaches. Looking at someone like Vincent and looking at someone like Chris Russell.
Yeah,
you know,
it's two different styles, you know, like, Vincent is more like, you know what he's doing, you know he's not gonna fall, and like Chris Russell is going for 100%, that's it. You know what I mean? He's going, that's it. That's why I love to see him skating too.
110 miles an hour, he's not going to go.
And it's all commitment with Chris Russell as well. Like, he will commit to every trick, even if it's not really shaping up to be landed.
Yeah.
He's going to try and do it. It's such a show. It's amazing.
We saw that on the boneless to 180, bro.
Yeah, just a few commitments that were maybe a few too many.
This is a solid run that we've had right here. Denny Lyon, recap. Lofty frontside air over the hip. Calling it one of the most famous hips in skateboarding, or the most famous hip in skateboarding.
There's that kickflip stalefish. A few ligaments bending on that one to stay hold of it. That's what I like about the Marseille vibe as well. Everybody's hyped to see someone do something good, whether they're competing against them or not.
Exactly.
And when you're out there skating this thing in say, the qualifiers or the prelims and things like that, how much does the crowd affect what you're doing out there?
I don't know, like, no, you get the adrenaline when you're skating, so when the crowd is with you, it's like, you feel you got wings, you know? Like, that's insane. I don't know how to say, but it's like just, like, insane, you know? You're super stoked, and that when you see everyone with you, you want to do the best for everyone, you know?
Yeah.
It's just this.
It's the energy that you get here. Guys, let's get straight into it and have a look at the results for the men's. What is going to happen right here? Okay, we're going from 12th to 1st. Jake Wooden, it's surprising that he was down there.
I'm really disappointed because I wanted to see more of him.
Obviously, Chris Gregson, we saw him in the qualifying yesterday as well. Saw a lot more. You know, maybe it's just days on end that these guys are skating. It's taking it out of them.
Yeah, and it's been hot for a good few days as well. Everyone's getting worn out.
All right, 7th to 11th right there, Colin Graham. Alex Sagente, that's a strange one. Antoine, Keegan Palmer, and then Noah. Unfortunately, those guys not making it through today as well.
Something I want to say is, look at the score, 77.3, not getting through. That's incredible, because that's a high score anyway.
And here are our finalists from the top three heats. Chris Russell taking that out with an 83, Jaime with an 82.3, then Denny Leon, Alessandro, Vincent scraping in there with Luis Francisco. I mean, look at the scores right there.
That's a tight pack.
I think they're just going to keep on going through the roof.
Yeah, I think so.
These guys have got more. I mean, let me ask you a question, Aurelian. Vincent, what else has he got in his bag of tricks? He's got a lot more, right?
Bro, Vincent can do everything, I swear. He's so good at ball, and I don't know, he got a lot. He can do everything. Like, he can do technical tricks on the cupping, then aerial, can do everything. For me, he can win like easy.
Yeah.
Can win that.
Thank you so much for joining us. Always great to have you here and get your sort of local knowledge.
Yeah.
You know,
Stoked
he's friends with everyone. He's skating with everyone. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today.
Good to see you.
Stay with us, guys. We have the women's final coming up here at Red Bull Bowl Rippers 2019. Let's take a quick look back to the semi-final highlights in the women's. Welcome back to Red Bull Bowl Rippers here. It's Corbin Harris with Mark Churchill. I've got my throat. I don't even know what to do right now. It's so intense after that semi-final in the men's.
Yeah,
it was incredible.
Need some whiskey and honey, I think, maybe. I mean, that's the thing with what's going on. We're having to speak a little bit higher. We've got headsets on because this crowd is screaming so loud.
Yeah, it is. We're about to get into the women's now, but the third member of our team, Tina Dixon, has got a special person down on the flat bank.
Yeah, and that top spot going into the finals on the women's side is Poppy Olsen. Poppy, what's your reaction to that?
I was so stoked. Like, I made it after the second heat, and I was like, whoa, that was insane. And then to qualify first again after the third heat, I was like, mind-blowing. I was like, whoa, incredible.
All right, so what's left in the tank? Finals is where it all happens. Do you feel like you've gotten more comfortable dropping in whenever?
Yeah, I mean, that was hectic, so I know the finals is going to be insane with all these amazing girls in it. And yeah, I'm just going to try and go faster, higher, and just everyone's going to bring the hype, so it's going to be so much fun. Yeah.
I know, I was talking to some of the other women. They're all excited too, so best of luck there.
Thank you so much.
All right, Corbin.
Thank you very much, Tina. Poppy Star Olsen qualifying first. Always so excited to be here. She loves skating with the girls and loves skating in this women's format.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to check out the women's format right now before we get into it. Women's finals, 6 skaters in total, intro run plus a 6-minute jam. First wall rebate, scores based on overall impression.
We should mention that really. The overall impression is what these judges are looking for. So that means use of the entire park, how you use it, what you're doing as well.
Let's check out the women's final heat sheet. There we go. Up the top, Poppy Olsen, 19 years old, out of Australia.
And 21 years of age from Brazil, Indiara Asp.
Then Kisa Nikamura out of Japan, 19.
And 15 years of age from the USA, Bryce Ava Wettenstein.
20 years old out of the USA, Autumn Tusk.
And 16 years of age from the USA, Grace Marhofer.
The crowd is going insane as we await the drop-in.
Yeah, we got our local MCs whipping up the crowd. Not that they need it, Corbin.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the final of Red Bull Bowl Rippers 2019 for the women. Poppy Star Olsen goes in with a frontside lip slide.
Yeah, get those back-to-back tricks in, grinding it over the hip as well. Yeah, lean tail slide. Cruising over that spine. Oh, just missing that 50-50 to Fakey. And you know what? She came out all guns blazing on that one. I thought she was just having the adrenaline pumping and just going to lay down a beating on this part.
Indiara is up next, but let's check out a quick clip how skateboarding has changed her life.
Skateboarding is just the best thing that happened to my life. Look what I am right now. I'm in France, skating with a lot of incredible people in this sick place with my picture in the bowl. It's just so sick.
Yeah, shout out to all the Brazilians who are watching us on the Red Bull webcast. 50-50, look at that, so much speed.
Yeah, coming in super hot, straight up to that backside 5-0 around the extension. Cruising backside, doubling up, yeah, grabbing that one, Melon. Taking that 50-50 to Fakey. Half cab up onto that teardrop. 20 seconds remaining of this intro run. Indiara really shone last year, and she stepped it up during that jam session. And she's putting down a lovely intro run right now. Look at that.
In the first ever women's contest here in Marseille, she won.
Yeah.
She took it out.
That's
her name is
something.
there forever now.
Yeah,
and
she's got a picture on the bowl.
And you know what? With a 45-second introductory run like that, we know why.
Yeah, exactly. Really showing how much control she's got. And putting down some decent tricks as well.
Kisa Nikamura. 45 seconds on the clock. The sun has just gone behind the clouds. It couldn't be more perfect timing as we get underway with the finals.
Yeah, the lights are coming on, and it'll still stay nice and bright in this amazing Bowl Du Prado. There's that lead melon transfer, taking it straight into the 50-50 to the midsection. That's such a good line, Corbin, mixing it up like no one else is.
Locked in back Smith stall. Frontside 50-50, taking it all the way around to Fakey. Fakey Smith stall.
Cruising round into the bathtub, the capsule section.
The thing about Kisa is, look at this. So many tricks. She has got so many more tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah, that was pretty jam-packed. You know, that was trick, 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 trick. Just went all the way through, ticking them off the list, getting it done.
Look at the crowd behind her there. It is packed here at the bowl as we get into our next rider. Bryce, looks like she's had a little trouble there to start off things. They started it when she rolled in and actually got onto a board anyway.
Yeah, as soon as those front wheels go down, that's when the timer starts. Taking that 50-50 to Fakey right in front of us here.
Watching Bryce over the last couple of years, I can't believe she's only 15 years old.
Yeah, it's crazy. And putting down tricks like that, how has she had that much time to learn so many good tricks?
The progression of women's skateboarding is out of control. It's so good.
Yeah, it's amazing. And every year we see new names coming in as well, which is amazing. But yeah, like you say, the progression has really stepped up.
All right, Autumn Tuss out of USA. A lot of speed. What's she going for here, Mark?
It's coming in hot, straight into that eggplant. Wow.
Huge trick to start things off.
Yeah, that's the way to start your run. The adrenaline is going to be flowing straight into that frontside grab. Rolling out, rolling in for speed. Lee Mellon, corner to corner. Taking that frontside grind on the spine. Frontside 50-50, 270. This is like a female Chris Russell right here.
Yeah. Getting around the course, leaning everything inside, stacking the points. 10 seconds, got to get into the bowl section right now. Great frontside air into it. Coming in with just a little bit too much speed, but you know what, after 45 seconds, after 43 seconds,
yeah,
I'd be out of breath too.
Yeah, that was a killer intro run there. Yeah, just landed a little bit higher than I think she was gonna, so slipping out of that frontside Smith grind.
Grace Mahoffa is another one of those women that has so many tricks. It's perfect for a jam format like this.
Yeah, that's where some of these riders will really shine. But coming in with that frontside grab disaster, she's linking down this intro run really well so far.
Got the transfer over. Also, popping up on that box.
Yeah, taking that little feeble stall and ollieing it back in. So easy to come off of that one, but showing how much control she's got. And cruising back up the reservoir. Flip trick on the flat bank. Wow! Coming back in, fakie.
This is a great run so far. Full 45 seconds. Grace has got to be happy with that.
Oh, just missing that layback air as we go into our 6-minute jam. Indiara! Oh, wow, the back wheel came off, went back in, and she's just taking it home with her.
Wasting no time at all. There's the transfer over.
Boosting up onto the sub box. Frontside axle still just getting away from her. But there was like 4 other riders in the bowl at the same time.
I'm looking around the whole bowl to try and see what's going on. Blunt to fakie by Kisa, taking it 50-50 all the way back to fakie.
That was like a synchronized show for us then. As you can see, look, crossing all over the place. 3 riders in the same section at the same time.
This is why this jam format is so good.
Yeah, it's chaos in an organized way, but it's just so good to watch, and the crowd are really feeding off it as well.
Kiso rolling in 50-50 up on the big extension. Poppy Stars down all the way at the, just racking these points up in the bowl section. Yeah. That was a huge run by her.
Yeah, lovely tuck-knee invert there.
Bryce Wetstein, a lot of speed. 4 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock, so much time.
Literally threading the needle between 2 other riders there. You can see she was waiting and almost biding her time to be able to get a trick done. Up on that extension, cruising across the teardrop, up into the front, Smith, but going to lip. The lip-o and waiting there on the spine section.
You can hear the crowd in the background. They just think this is incredible with this many riders in at the one time.
Has anyone taken a breather yet?
No, I don't think anyone has. Autumn Tuss, 50-50 to fakie, going all the way over.
Oh, wow.
Last year's winner just scraping by.
Indy really doing well to not come off then, but that's only given her more energy to keep going on.
Poppy, popping over.
Wow.
Knocking in, they're both okay. It's all hugs. Trying to get straight back up. Kisa going around them full speed.
Taking advantage of 2 riders not being in there.
Grace is up the top of the extension as well, trying to get it done.
Wow.
It is all on right now. We can't even keep up. Autumn spending a lot of time for overall impression. Poppy right behind her with the transfer into it.
Yeah, Autumn's spent a lot of time in the bowl so far, and that's definitely going to boost her points for sure.
Poppy here, frontside, lip slide, backside disaster. Really using this spine section, that 50-50 trying to take it to fakie, just coming unstuck.
Seems to be a recurring issue, that one. I'm sure she'll get it done. Meanwhile, layback air. Oh, dear. That's the thing in this format. You are just putting yourself through the ringer. You know what the cut is like, and you know that this cut is so, so gnarly. The best skaters out there doing it right now.
There you see beautiful Marseille, the Bowl Du Prado.
Yeah, right in front of there, that's the legendary tour where all the chaos goes on. And it is going off. Everybody's screaming out there.
Yindi had a little tough hit. We have some of the best medical staff on hand here, so there's nothing to worry about. As Autumn Tusk just taking a little break right there as the sun comes down behind us. It is nearly perfect conditions here, Mark.
Yeah, it's like a golden zone of amazing. You know, we're right on the beach. The beach is literally just behind the hill there. We've got the monument. We've got one of the best crowds in skateboarding, I think.
We do.
I'm going to chuck that out there.
We have the best crowds, and we also have the best medical staff on hand here at Red Bull Bowl Rippers. The best in the business, so everyone is looked after just fine. They've stopped time here. We'll just recap that so far.
Yeah.
Autumn Tusk. I don't think she stepped off her skateboard the whole entire time.
No, really put down like long runs and difficult tricks. And just as time on the bowl, she's going to be looking very comfortable right now. Everybody's also had a little breather now. The time has been held for a bit.
Yindi went down, but she's up. The crowd is behind her. Everyone's on their feet in support. Clipping the helmet back on. To me, Mark, this looks like we're getting on with the show with the full 6 skaters in this final.
Yeah, she's looking pretty comfortable. They've started the clock again, and they're all back in there right now.
This makes it even more interesting because now everyone's had a breather.
Yeah, it's like we've just restarted with a smaller amount of time. 2.5 minutes remaining, Corbin.
Was that a strategic move by Yindi to maybe just do that? Who knows? Poppy's in the bowl, Kisa's in the bowl.
Autumn getting back in there as well. It's a triple show going on. Oh, there's that lovely eggplant again. Looking around to see who was where so she could get that front side line over the hip.
While Autumn was going there, Poppy was clopping up the points as well. We're under 2 minutes here. The crowd is going insane. You can hear them.
Wow, getting back in there.
Energy
she
is
took a bit of a
high.
slam and getting that layback air done on the biggest extension in the whole place. And coming through with that frontside axle stall as well to seal the deal.
Wow, what a run there by Yindi. 1:30 on the clock. Poppy and Autumn in, just zigzagging through each other.
A bit of follow my leader now. Just clipping the coping, trying to carve around there, but I think she was looking over her shoulder, and that's the problem. Some of these tricks, you're trying to do it whilst there's someone either underneath you or you know someone's dropping in to come up below you.
Sorry, so much going on at the moment. Grace.
Yeah, tuck knee invert there. Backside disaster from Kisa.
This is where it counts right now.
Yeah, down to our final minute of women's final here at Red Bull Bowl Rippers. Feeble grind just to the right there. Everybody's in. There's no holding back, Corbin. It's literally every rider in the bowl right now.
Yep, Yindi in, trying to just grab that stale fish there. 30 seconds on the clock.
Autumn taking the 50-50 to fakie on the spine section. The crowd is really behind these women right now. All the lines are coming together like that. Backside disaster, rock and roll over. Really wanted to see that one go down. We are so close to our last 10 seconds, Corbin.
Grace in the spine section, Poppy's down the other end. Yindy's eyeing off something here in the small section. What's she going for? Is it a boneless in? She can't get it. Grace going around, and the crowd is going insane. Wow. One of the head judges who runs it over there, Sasha Steinhorst, cannot believe it. He has got his hands in the air. One of the best women's skateboarding contests that has gone down. It's here. It's the jam format. Mark Churchill. Mate, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless.
Mate, that was incredible. Some of the best women's skateboarding I've ever seen. And it's right here in front of us. I feel so privileged to be here, to have seen an absolute beating go down on the Bowl Du Prado.
How do you judge that? And let me just get your overall impression. Who do you think comes on top or podium contention?
Mate, I don't know. I really, you know, sometimes there's a standout skater that you'll be like, they might just have an edge. But on that one, every single skater put something special down and spent a lot of time in the bowl. We had like 4 skaters at a time at any one time in that whole run.
I would love to see the stats, but I'm just going to give you my stats right now.
Yeah, tell us.
I think that they spent pretty much all the time. I think there would have been 5 minutes in the bowl by every skater out of 6.
Yeah.
They just kept going and going and going and just stayed on.
Yeah, and I mean, there was a little bit of a break in between, but the chaos continued, and that only added to it as well. Everyone had a little bit of a rest, and the last 2.5 minutes, it was just, anywhere you looked, there was something going down, like on the left, the right, in the background. And it was like one of the hardest things to MC for us guys, because it was trying to keep up.
Absolutely.
But I'm so hyped on that. Like, I'm buzzing after seeing that go down.
Yeah, we won't see the winners right now, but let's check out the recap of all of the women's final.
Kill everyone now.
Backside air on that extension. 50-50 from Indiana, all the way round.
In the mix. Had a hard fall in the final, but she was fine. Back up, straight into it.
Straight back up.
Kisa Nikamura.
Yeah, backside 5-0, cruising all the way across. That's a long grind straight into that boneless and frontside ollie over the hip. Autumn, I think, may have had more runs than anyone else. Like, she's got iron legs, I'm sure.
Maybe not as many tricks as some of the other girls, but she was definitely in there. So the judges are going to see her. Overall impression is it.
Yeah. Here's that frontside grab over the hip into the midsection.
Grace
really made things look so good. That frontside air disaster, lapping it over and spanking that coping. Really, really good.
A lot of interesting, this is synchronized skateboarding that we have going on right there. Kisa and Autumn back and forth in that spine section. But Poppy, she did also stack a lot of points in that bowl section and used all of the course.
Yeah, getting that fast pump there was really, really good. Autumn cruising around. Look at the speed coming in here. Frontside grab up on the extension. And then Grace back in, that tuck knee invert.
Young Grace, Cocoa Beach, Florida representing.
Indiara getting stuck back in there as well. There's that layback air, wow.
That was sick.
So good, holding it down into that Indy air. And getting straight back up, like what a hero, Corbin.
That's what it is about skateboarding. Everyone's here to have a good time, and specifically this Red Bull Bowl Rippers contest. It's just a good energy. Right now, we have next to me Alex Sargente.
How's it going, man?
Alex, saw you out there.
Boys?
It's a tough one. A lot of heated skateboarding.
Yeah, I don't know. Literally, that whole jam session was pretty heated. And after watching the first one, I was like, dang, like, dude, I really want to like throw it down like those guys did. Like, they were really killing it. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of got stuck on one trick and, you know, didn't really, like, I feel like I didn't really make that much tricks in the jam, but it was fun.
You got it done in the end, though. Like, right on the buzzer. And that looked like, you know, we were saying your feet weren't on your board and you were like, I'm doing it anyway. I'm just going to put it down. It's right literally on the last second. It was incredible.
What was going through your head at that point?
I don't even know. I heard him counting down when I was on the rolling. It said, they're like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to, like, no thought. I was like, doing it no matter what. Like, I got to do this one, last chance. And I don't know, I came up and, like, that wall is really crazy because it goes from the bank and then it hits the wall. So you, like, get it really gnarly, like, get, like, a push. And then you got to, like, I don't know. It's every time's different when I hit it. So, like, that one just worked out pretty well. And I saw the coping coming down. And I was like, oh, my foot's off, but I'm going to try to make it. And boom, like, somehow I rode away, dude.
Let's check out the recap of that. Let's talk about.
I didn't even see the recap yet.
I knew when you were coming into that one.
Oh my dude, my foot was on the wall.
That's what I was saying. I was freaking out here in the commentary booth.
Dude. Oh my god, I did not see that angle at all yet.
It was one of the most insane landings I've ever seen. It was crazy.
That was sketchy, man.
But I knew when you were dropping in on that, we said to each other, I was like, he is landing this no matter what.
Dude,
and that's the
I don't
thing.
know how that one worked out.
Do you find that the jam session like just slowly builds like an erupting volcano and it's just like, I've got to get things done? You're seeing other things going on, but how aware of the other skaters out there are you?
Yeah, like the jam session's a whole other format from any other contest. They don't really do it that much anymore, I feel like. So when you come out here, it's sick. It's more like just having a session with your boys, but everyone's like extra heated to like make their tricks, you know, they're always trying to like do a new trick. Like it's so gnarly and you're just going behind someone's in front of you, coming around, cutting you off. Like, it's crazy. So that the possibility of getting hit super high. So, I mean, everyone kind of watches out for each other. But, yeah, for the most part, dude, it's sick. It's so much fun. Like, I like it. I like the jam sessions.
Unfortunately, you didn't make it through to the final. But that's why we can have you here talking about it for a little bit, which is great.
Yeah. Almost made it. I think I got 8th or something, right? 8th place?
I think it was 8th place.
8th place?
Yeah.
Okay, just missing it.
Oh, that's all right.
Alex,
No
I want to show you some of the recap that we have of those 3 heats. Let's check out heat number 1 right now.
This setup's sick, man. We got the bowl right behind us. You can literally see the sunset and everything going down in the ocean, too. It's
Best
so
seat
rad.
in the house, mate.
Yeah, man. This is so beast.
So this is semi-final heat number 1.
Dude, the lead was on fire.
Wasn't he? He just came out of the gates like a bull.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I was watching the first heat. I was like, yeah, we really got to back them up right now. That was gnarly.
There's Jaime taking the gap out.
Jaime's got all the transfer lines.
A little bit of skipping there on the hip.
Yeah. Dude, Jake did the one line. It was so gnarly. He went like huge flip back D, and then he went front 3 rock. Chris Gregson came in front of flip disaster, and they like cross each other.
Yes, so good.
That was so gnarly.
There's been loads of crossover lines this year. People doing tricks under, over people.
Yeah, everywhere.
That's the thing with this jam format. It is organized chaos nearly.
Literally, dude. It goes off. It's so fun to watch. Like, just being on the sidelines watching is a good time, man.
Alex, you skate so many contests around the world. Like, this format, and obviously a lot of the, you know, your X Games, your Do Tours, everything, they have runs. You have set runs. You kind of know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what you're doing when you're rolling out there?
Dude, not at all. I mean, that first run, we got like 45 seconds to like drop in and show the judges. It's just like the intro run or whatever. And that's like, I honestly only had like the first 2 tricks kind of planned out and then just like wing it from there pretty much, you know?
Hey, we like your style.
Yeah,
Especially when you're
like,
going to come home in the last 3 seconds and land like that.
Yeah,
You shouldn't have landed that. You're very lucky. You're very lucky.
I don't know how that worked. That was gnarly too. You seen that frontside heel? Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, man, this whole setup's so rad.
What do you think of all the little additions that have been added this year? They've been changed up slightly. Some of them are looking pretty sketchy to me.
Dude, this rail is so weird, but it works somehow.
Yeah.
Like, I would never like think to place a rail on the hip like that, you know? It's kind of set back and it works though.
Let's check out the highlights for semifinals heat number 2. Hey, look at that guy.
Oh. I haven't even watched this one. Vincent was ripping, man.
Yeah,
What was it like being in a heat with the local guy, with the crowd really being behind him? And are you like thinking, oh, he's just going to be dismantling this course like right in front of me?
He's got the lines. No one does like those spine tricks he does. He like does, what does he win, like 5-0 to switch front crook, or to switch crook on it?
Like a blunt slide.
No, blunt side switch crook, yeah. And then he comes back lip side and goes manual off. It's crazy. No one even does those lines. He's got this thing so dialed.
How about Noah's style here? Only 15, 16 years old.
Oh, that's how old he is?
And just linking the lines together. We were talking about it. There's something in the water here in the south of France.
Yeah,
it actually is. They're
out.
building a lot of skate parks, Mark was saying, and it's just breeding these new all-terrain vehicles.
Yeah, literally. We've been on a trip all week, like me, Russell, Carl, Vincent, and Keegan. We've all been going around some parks around here and skating some spots, and there's some really good concrete parks. And so we skated this crazy bowl from like 1979. This guy back in the day was super like, he said he was watching all these old videos, but you know, he's here in France, like the old 80s videos with all Christian Assoy, Tony Hawk, and everyone. He's like, oh, I'm gonna build something like that. And he just built it on his property. He didn't even know what he was doing. And ended up being like a 14, 15 foot deep bowl.
What?
No flat bottom, and just a channel in it. And you gotta roll into the channel, and like, the only way to get out is you got to use a rope to get out. You can't even run out of it. It's pretty unreal.
I've seen some of the footage of that. It looks insane. You look like you skated it pretty good though.
It somehow works. Like I was very surprised when I showed up. I didn't think it was gonna be that tight.
And there's no coping, right?
No
it's
coping.
Just raw edge.
Yeah, the top is super old and crusty, raw, just like old concrete and like freaking weeds growing out of it and stuff. It's gnarly, but it works, man. Oh my God.
You can actually check out all the footage of that this week on the Red Bull YouTube channel.
Oh, rad. Yeah, the edit's probably gonna come out sick. All the boys are killing it.
So heat number 3 highlights right now.
Ooh, the Italian, Ale, from Roma.
Now
he's been killing it.
He's so consistent around this bowl.
Yeah. He literally, I don't think he can even fall. He seems like he stays on every time.
He does. He makes it look effortless.
Yeah.
Denny Leon.
Killer.
He knows his way around this bowl as well. How much of an advantage do you think the local guys have got against everyone else? Like, you know, they know all the little nuances that are here, like little bits of coping that are different and things like that.
Yeah. That one, I really like watching the one kid, Jean Pantaleon. I don't think he made it to the semis, but he was really fun to watch. He does all like totally different lines from what everyone else does, I feel like. And he's a local boy here. He's been skating here forever. And yeah, I feel like just watching his lines and stuff, he's really in tune with this park.
We saw earlier a little clip of you saying that how intense your traveling schedule's been this year. Obviously, coming up to the Olympics, there's a lot going on. Is it taking its toll on you? How are you feeling about it?
I don't know if it's fun, man. You know, I wouldn't want to like change it for the world. It's super sick. You know, I literally get to travel around all the time and ride my skateboard. You know, always going with the homies too. It's super sick. You know, skating's really rad because there's not really like too many like enemies. You know, everyone's kind of tight and everyone likes each other. You know, we're all looking out for each other, and it's rad. We get to go travel all over the world and do these contests and film whatever. You know, it's super sick. It's so fun, honestly. I mean, it definitely takes a toll on your body, but whatever. I feel like any skater skating every day, you know, you're going to get hurt, you know?
I feel like this contest in particular, you were not going to miss it. You just love the environment. You love being here.
Yeah.
The jam format for you is great.
Yeah, it's so much fun,
you know,
honestly.
Unfortunately, today it wasn't your go, but it's like normally it's like you love it, and it heightens you. It gets you to do tricks like you did.
Yeah, 100%. You get to like to that next level. You're seeing everyone, feeding off everyone. The energy's super high, and you know it's honestly super sick. You know, I'm always stoked to come out to Marseille. I think I've been here like 6 to 8 times or something like that. I've been here a bunch. First time I came here, I was like 8 years old. Me and my dad, we drove up from Italy because I was just visiting my family. We met some people from Copenhagen, from Denmark. And like, yeah, like there's going to be a contest in Marseille. It was the Quicksilver Bull Riders at that time. And my dad's like, oh, like, let's go. Like, so we hopped in the car. We drove up, like 6-hour drive from Bologna, from my dad's hometown. And we came up here, and I was just a little kid with pads. You know, I know all the boys, Alex Giroux, everyone, Julian, all the boys from so many years. So, yeah, I just love coming back to Marseille, man. It's a good time.
It's just a good environment. There's so many good people around. The energy is high. Yeah. I'm going to thank you very much for coming on the host set.
Hey,
I'm going to let you go and, you know, relax a little. Put your feet up.
We're just having a good time out here, dude. That's all it's all about.
Let's take a look at the men's final rundown right now.
It's about to go down.
6 skaters in total. Intro run plus a 7-minute jam. First wall rebate. Scores based on overall impression. This is about to get real.
Yeah, extra minute on this jam, and I think that extra minute is going to be used very wisely.
Look at that beautiful sunset coming down in the south of France as we get into it. This is the start list for the men's final. Chris Russell out of the USA at 22 years old.
Jaime Mateo from Spain, 23 years of age.
Denny Leon, the Spaniard, 24.
Alessandro Mazzara from Italy, 15 years of age.
And the local hero, can he do it and put his plaque on this bowl? Vincent Matheron, 21 years young from here in Marseille.
And seeing it out, we have Luis Francisco, the flying kid. I'm really, really excited for this. It's such a gnarly heat. And, you know, this final is really not going to disappoint, Corbin. The crowd are just screaming out there now, but they look so poised. All eyes were on the platform.
I am excited to get this underway. The sunset is coming down on the Mediterranean coast. We have got Chris Russell. He doesn't even know where his shirt is at this point. We have an introductory run right now for the Red Bull Bowl Rippers 2019.
So taking advantage of that first trick rebate gives the guys a chance to go for something gnarly. And they get one go, but the clock does not. Oh, it has been reset on this one. So coming flying up, alley-oop, eggplant. No one's doing that out there, and hopping on his hand as well. That's a proper Chris Russell special there, olling over the hip to front truck as well, just to make it harder for yourself.
Nail-biting stuff here. Going in with a 5-0.
Frontside Smith grind over that death box. There's a little bit of saw cut up on there as well, so it feels really nice under your truck when you grind across that thing. Straight in. There's the Chris Russell special as well. Slob fast plant disaster. Wow, there you go. Frontside nose grind tail grab, but then doing a shuffle in. Shuffle backside isn't much of a big deal, but frontside, as you can see there, it can really, really send you to the flat bottom.
That is the biggest bowl as well. The transitions in there aren't easy to skate.
No, they are steep, and the flat bottom is near on non-existent, so it comes up really quick.
Coming up next, we have Jaime. Two of the most exciting skaters on.
Yeah, back to back. We don't even get a rest here. It's coming in. The chaos is about to start. There's the grapefruit grind on the spine section, coming straight into the indie air over the most famous hip in skateboarding. There's the mute transfer onto the wall, shaking the commentator's platform there, Corbin.
Yeah, look at the speed that he's carrying around this bowl.
Yeah, this line, I don't know if this is thought out. It kind of looks like it's thought out because he's lining up a set of tricks that we know he can do, and it's very, very unusual to see him come down on something like that.
It is unusual. It seemed like he came into that corner little pocket there and just maybe a little wheel bite or something.
So next rider gearing up for getting down
is Danny Leon. Hauling.
Yeah, really coming in with speed there, faster than usual. I think the ampage is very, very high. Lovely tucked up stale fish grab over the hip.
Pulling that as far up as he possibly can.
Literally bending his legs backwards, and there's a lovely tweak backside air. Wow, back to back. I thought he was going to hang up then. That was so close. There's the finger flip lean disaster. This is shaping up to be very good, Corbin.
This is a well thought out run with 10 seconds on the clock for his introductory run.
Good decision to step into the other section here.
Yes, always.
Wow.
It may have cracked his board there. It's the sound of it.
I was going to say, was that a snap or was that just a really good microphone?
Yes. It might be it.
He doesn't seem to be looking at it. Maybe it was all right.
Good thing about transition skating is you can probably get away with it for this 7 minutes.
the quickest 7 minutes of your life in this competition.
Alessandro Mazzara dropping in. He's nearly had to push Chris Russell out of the way because he just wants to go again.
Yeah, Chris looks properly pumped up, but someone who can deal with it is Alessandro, definitely. Straight in with that in the air alley-oop frontside grab. That was probably the biggest one he's done this weekend.
How did he get out of that?
He's young, sucked it up, and just took it in his stride. Cruising into our middle section and into the deep end. Frontside grab, scooping that backside air. Are we going to see the mute 5? Yes, we are. Landing so high on such a tight transition. And that was very, very special.
Straight into a frontside air over that hip.
Yeah.
I mean, before time, but solid introductory run for Alessandro.
He put down a beat in there, and I don't think that's really going to affect him. So the crowd is screaming, stamping their feet. We can barely hear anything. Here we go, Vince Matheron, shot out of a cannon into that frontside Smith grind. The locals love the local lad, Vince.
I mean, at this point, I think, Mark, it's just you've got to not overpump and you can't go too fast.
Yeah, it's very easy to get overexcited and go too far into it. But he looks like he's taking it in his stride right now.
He is, he looks really focused!
Oh, so close to that classic Vince-only trick there. Evil grind transfer to lip slide down the teardrop.
He tried to take that another meter or two than he normally does.
Yeah, and I think that's what's going on. The crowd is building it up. They know that this is the final, and you've got no choice but to go for the biggest and best stuff you've got.
Coming up next, out of Brazil, this is Luis Francisco. 45 seconds on the clock. He's got some money moves.
Oh, hanging in there, doing a double jump, shaking his head. Oh, wow.
Switch. Wow.
Unlucky on that switch, frontside lip slide.
Now, different approach to the semi-finals, but he can make up for it.
Definitely.
Everyone is all in. 7 minutes on the clock. Jaime's up on the extension. Chris Russell's going around. I can't keep up.
Oh, this is incredible, Corbin. All skaters just literally threw themselves in there. Nobody was waiting. And we've already seen some serious stuff go down. There's Jaime with the mute hand plant transfer into the midsection. Alessandro back in. Luis, wow, tailbone, frontside grab, straight into that over-tweaked stalefish. And the big air over the spine. People are sending it now, mate.
And the crowd was going insane.
Chris going for the three-piece sweep there, up on the extension. Oh, so much chaos is going down. Big backside air there. Heel flip Indy, stamping it down. Luis getting a good load of tricks in there. Frontside ollie coming in backwards.
There's tricks going down now that we haven't even seen all weekend.
Yeah, and first go. There's the kickflip, Stalefish folding that one onto his feet. Danny Leon coming through with the goods. Backside nose blunt breather over the spine.
Danny Leon, look in his peripheral vision for Chris Russell and Jaime because they are both going around this spine section.
Being in a heat with both of those guys is not going to be fun. Jaime with the alley-oop frontside grab into the midsection.
They've got AC/DC blaring here and the crowd is into it. Everyone are on their feet.
Yeah, it's standing room only right now. And it is going off. Our final here at Red Bull Bowl Rippers is not disappointing.
Jaime just going in for the nollie backside into the bowl. Then Chris Russell coming undone.
Chris really wants to get that trick done. I just hope he doesn't spend too much of this 7-minute jam trying to get that one trick done.
All right, Luis, what's he got? Trying for a hard flip to fakie on the bank. Chris Russell, frontside feeble.
Making that look so easy. He's going so fast, just running it through. One-footed eggplant as well. Wow, Chris the Muscle Russell really showing us that he can dominate this thing with power and aggression.
And most of the tricks are coming through to the scaffolding that we're on. You can feel it here.
Yeah, just don't land too hard, Chris, because we've got a long way to fall.
We've still got 4 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. How are these guys not ruined?
This shows why they're in the final. They've got the energy to keep it going and just ultimate control of their skateboards to be able to keep it going like this. Tweaked air, one-footed mute. Danny Leon keeping that speed going. Chris just missing the three-piece sweep. He's going alley-oop, 50, lip slide, Smith grind.
He's going to need to land and keep this thing moving if he wants to get that top spot.
Yeah, he needs to get over into the other sections of the park as well. I just hope he doesn't spend too much time trying to get that one trick done. I know what he's like, though. He's like, no, I'm doing it.
Vincent!
Wow.
Getting it. He's on fire. He's been the quiet assassin here.
Yeah, and here we go. There's that feeble grind up to the manual roll. No one's doing that out there. Luis back in. Coming in. Melon 5. Stamping that down. That didn't look like it was anything to him.
The crowd are really getting behind Luis here. Oh! So much going on.
Luis nearly crashing with Chris there. He's not wasting any time. He's back in. Coming over in front of us. Front side grab. Reva. The 360, taking it all the way in, up to back truck. Luis carving in underneath him. It's back-to-back tricks out here in our final. Heel flip, front side grab. The little man is getting it done. I'm hyped.
While you were on your rampage then, in the background, Jaime was trying to front blunt on the biggest extension as well.
Oh, no.
There he goes to Fakey. Over. What's he got?
Hand plant, taking the back boneless to Fakey into the capsule. Jaime doing the tricks that no one else wants to do out there. Backside disaster Reba as well.
Jaime didn't even know that Danny Leon was getting out. He had no regard. He was just going to go in anyway.
It doesn't matter to him. If someone's in there or not, he's still going to go in. So Luis up there. Where's he going? Ollieing up onto the platform. Now what? Boneless in off the top turnbuckle. Wow. That shows you he's not done that at all the whole weekend. He's like, what have I got? I'm going in off there.
Chris Russell putting the pieces together up there. Everyone's just throwing the carcasses around.
Ollie Axelstall taking it to a bit of a hang up there as well. Unbelievable. So Jaime back in there as well, taking the Indy 5. Wow.
Unbelievable.
So good. There's the backside tail slide from Vince. Straight into the nose grab, 5. He needs to get that down because other guys are chucking the 5s in.
Mark, we have nearly a minute on the clock, and this is where it counts. This is the money moves. I can't wait. Spinning the 540, Luis Francisco, the little man looking good for podium contention.
Mate, I really hope he's up there, and with the tricks he's putting in there, I think he very well might be.
Oh, yes, he has. Jaime in the mix. 53 seconds on the clock. There he goes with the transfer. Does this truck bash with it too.
Indy 3, landing a little bit low. He's amped. He's getting back up there to get that done.
40 seconds on the clock at Bowl Du Prado. It is on right now. 30-second countdown. Mark Churchill. This... We don't even know what anyone's going to do. We're going to have the wide shot. No, here's Jaime, the back 3.
Wow, just so close to getting it done. The crowd are on their feet. We're on our feet.
Chris Russell!
Oh, no way. On the biggest thing in the park. Getting that done. Slob fast plant disaster. That is not possible, surely.
Oh, it's zigzagging here. 2 seconds. What have they got, Jaime?
Wow, unbelievable. Jaime out of breath. That's a rare sight.
These guys have left everything out there in this bowl here.
Look at that overview. Everyone is on the park. The crowd are screaming. Yeah, literally goosebumps. It's insane. The lights are on. The atmosphere here is incredible. Alessandro's still out there trying to get stuff done. The crowd are screaming for him.
The energy is so high. People are just cramming in. They are on top of the bowl. Mark, what an unbelievable final.
Mate, I'm losing my voice. You are as well. We've seen some of the best skateboarding to ever go down on the Bowl Du Prado, and that is saying something after the history that this place has got.
We just watched introductory runs of 45 seconds. Then we watched a 7-man jam, and most of them staying in for at least 6 minutes each and skating the whole time. We can't stop these guys. That's what this energy is here at Red Bull Bowl Rippers.
Yeah, it's incredible. They're so amped up that they're not stopping. They're just carrying on. We've seen Alessandro just really wants to get the mute 540 going. Jaime, so close to the alley-oop 5 there. This is incredible, mate. I'm literally, like, worn out. Like, I feel like I've just been 10 rounds with Mike Tyson.
After all of that, these guys still want to do it, and that's what it is about this place. There's something about the energy. There's something about... I've got goosebumps still at this moment in time. It's like this amphitheatre that is just incredible.
Yeah, I mean, the sound here just ricochets around. I'm sure that the people heard that up on Notre Dame.
Absolutely.
It's that whole energy that the crowd brings. It's the 5-minute jam as well. I think that really brings the best out. And you can see from the guys not stopping that it's just like, no, I'm going, I'm getting it done. And that really is something special.
Can I get anything out of you at the moment of who you might think might be the on podium contention?
Sweat you can get out of me? I don't know, mate. Jaime spent a lot of time in there, but Chris was just, the tricks that he did and the way he did them stood out to me, but it was chaos. Alessandro as well, putting down mute 5s and technical tricks as well. I mean, Luiz, little man getting it done, really standing his own out there as well.
A lot of crowd hype too behind Luiz as we see the guys still go for it. Alessandro still throwing that carcass on the ground, getting it done, and it's all for the crowd here. Yeah, and I mean, it's like they want more, and these guys want to give it to them as well. Danny Leon going for something special over the super famous hip. Someone's pulled out the loudspeaker as well. They've had enough of us. Jaime is saying to the crowd, if you want me to get out there and do this, you guys have got to lift. Yeah, you can see there Robin Bolian getting involved, one of the winners here as well. Everybody's getting involved to make sure that this stuff goes down. So... Are you kidding? How did he land that? Incredible. Basically crouched it out. It looked like he'd fallen off. I was just about to say so close, but no, he's got it done. And that one was for the crowd. This is what skateboarding's about. Yeah. Walking away with a little prize for himself there. Jaime Mateo, absolute showman. He loves the crowd behind him and he loves to put on a show. Yeah, incredible. These guys just still wanting to do it for the incredible French fans. Yeah, I mean, as you can see from this overview, the lights are on, the crowd is packed in, and look at that. What a beautiful sight. All the skateboarding's over. Let me remind you, all the skateboarding's over. They're still just doing it for the crowd, and not one person has left this place. Because the energy is still so going for it. Yes, there you go. Getting it done properly. And like you say, no one's left. It's over. Most people start leaving the arena. But they're like, nah, I'm staying. Like the Jaime show's on. Who knows what's going to happen. And that's why it's so exciting. 100%. Jaime loving it. Shirts off. He is just... He's going to be sore tomorrow, I think. What do you think? How he can go week after week to different competitions, I don't know, because all I see is footage online of him throwing himself around like he's just not got any pain threshold. Mark, this has been so much fun today. I want to check out the recap right now of the men's final. Coming in hot with Chris Russell. There's that double up on the eggplant, rolling in frontside grind, up to frontside Smith grind.
And there's that slob, fast plant, disaster as well. Frontside nose grind, tail grab, shuffle out. Jaime Mateo back in. Mute transfer on to our podium here, and the hand plant up on the biggest section in the park. Danny Leon had so many good runs. There's that tucked up stale fish grab. And that tweaked melon. Kicking off the front foot, but just sucking it up a little bit to stay in and stop himself from hanging up. Finger flip lean, disaster as well. There's the front blunt. And that was just a touch on one of the lines that he put together was so good. Alessandro in, biggest frontside lip slide of the weekend, I think, all around that big section. And straight into that indie air landing on the extension. Alley-oop frontside grab, that's the one from his intro run in the final that really, really stood out for me. There's the backside air straight into this Mute 5, landing pretty much in the corner, but that gave him the line to be able to get that frontside grab out again. So Chris Russell coming in super fast, straight leg frontside grab like only Chris does. Jaime with the stale fish air. This 5-minute jam as well really brought out the best in all of the skaters in the heat. It opened up for them guys to just start trying things like that boneless in. Getting literally fired into the deep end. There's the 1 foot frontside hand turn up. Straight into the lean to tail over the hip. Frontside grinding round, front 3 into the middle section. Landing low, but managing to keep his speed somehow. Chris Russell, beautiful frontside feeble grind all the way across the spine. And there's the 1-footed egg. Vince Matheron. Wow. One of the only guys putting down certain moves out there. And that ollie over disaster showed as well. Luiz with that 540, Chris back in. Frontside 360 frontside grab, like frontside grab Reva. And Danny, frontside ollie nose grind, tail grab. He told me that he'd been messing around with that one a couple of days ago. It's good to see him get it done. There's that slob plant. And then out the corner of his eye, seeing Jaime coming in hot, deciding to take the route out, the easy route. Front blunt all the way to the flat. How did he suck that up? I do not know. But managing to get it done. There's Chris with the frontside 50-50. Getting that speed for that slob plant disaster. Such a powerful move. Alex, real stoked to see that one go down. Giving a round of applause. Jaime worn out, which is a rare sight because that guy's got some legs on him and he keeps going and going. This has been absolutely incredible here, and it has been such a great competition. We are going to head down to Corbin. He's on the platform. Corbs, over to you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mark. We are here. What an incredible display of skateboarding we've seen today. Unbelievable. I'd like to thank everyone here, obviously all of the skateboarders and all of the fans that are here. The fans are incredible. I'd like to thank Ville de Marseille, Smart, Snipes, Skull Candy, Creature, and obviously all the skaters and all of the fans here. Still skateboarding going on in the background right now. Unbelievable. Everyone, I can't even see who it is out there. Put your hands together for all the skaters today, both the women and the men. Unbelievable. Thank you to Ville de Marseille, Smart, Snipes, Skull Candy, Creature, and a special thanks to our athletes, everyone who skated this weekend. Unbelievable. But a special thanks to all the Marseille fans. Thank you. You guys make this happen. Unbelievable. It's such a good atmosphere here. We are going to get into the women's straight away here for the Red Bull Bowl Rippers 2019. Coming in sixth spot, Autumn Tusk. Coming in fifth spot, Bryce Wetstein. Put your hands together for them. In fourth position, Grace Marhofer. In third, Kisa Nikamura. In the number 2 position, and last year's winner, Yindi. And our winner today is Poppy Star Olsen. Put your hands together for the top 3 women today here. Poppy, can we get you over here? Poppy, bring it in.
Oh my goodness.
You obviously had no idea.
No, not a clue. I was like, oh yeah, maybe 6th or 5th, or I don't know. But definitely not first. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
What was your strategy going into the final?
I just wanted to, I don't know, skate hard, go fast, try some new stuff, and have a lot of fun, I guess.
How do you like this Marseille crowd?
It's the best competition ever. You guys rule. I had so much fun. Thank you.
Put your hands together for our winner for the women's Red Bull Bowl Rippers. It's Poppy Star Olsen.
Well, there you have it. Poppy Star Olsen taking that first place. Indy there giving her a big hug, last year's winner, and that must have been so hard to judge. And we couldn't call it up here either. Everybody was absolutely killing it out there. And you can see the surprise. It's so good to see. And here's our finals list. Autumn Tusk taking that 6th place spot with 63 points. Bryce coming up just behind with 65.3. Grace Marhofer from the USA, 66.7. Then moving into our top 3, Kisa Nakamura, 71 points straight. And then Indy Asp from Brazil, 72.7. And Poppy sitting on that first place score. Wow, Corbin, that looked absolutely amazing. So much hype down on the platform, mate. Back to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mark. Unbelievable here. Let's get into the men's. Without further ado, in 6th position, put your hands together for the local. It's Vincent Matheron. In 5th spot, Andresso Mazzena. In 4th, we have Luis Francisco. And in 3rd position, Danny Leon. That comes down to 2 in the pro. Danny Leon, congratulations. 3rd position. The number 2 spot goes to Chris Russell. And the number 1 is Jaime. Jaime, What is going through your head right now? Rock and roll! Tell me what's going through your mind right now. How good is it to win here in Marseille?
I don't know. That's fucking unbelievable. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Fuck yeah!
He is a 100% skateboarder, and it is a huge win for Jaime.
So let's take a look at our results. Here's your men's final results. Vince Matheron, 77 points straight there in the 6th place position. Followed up with a clear point in front, Alessandro Mazzara from Italy. Luis Francisco in the 4th place spot, 79.7 points. And then our top 3, Danny Leon from Spain, 81.7 points. Chris Russell coming in 2nd position from the USA, 84.3 points. And our 1st place Red Bull Bowl Rippers final goes to Jaime Mateo from Spain with 85.3 points. That was absolutely incredible. They are shaking up the champagne down there. Spain are having a party right now on the platform here at the Bowl Du Prado. There you go, it's finally gone, spraying it all over the place, and the crowd, everybody's hyped. Look at that, everyone's on the platform, everyone's on the tour. The party is going to go on all night now. So electric down here at the Bowl Du Prado. It's so sick to be here. I've had such a good time. It's been great to be emceeing with Corbin again, and we have seen some of the best skateboarding here at the Bowl Du Prado ever. And that's saying something, because Marseille has got such a big history in skateboarding. Don't miss the Skate channel on Red Bull TV. Loads of features, films, shows, and live events. Download the Red Bull TV app for free. For those watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the Red Bull Skateboarding YouTube channel. So thank you so much for joining us here. It has been absolutely wonderful to host this thing for you. We have had such a great time. It's been so much fun, and we have watched some incredible skateboarding. We hope you join us again next year for Red Bull Bowl Rippers. We'll see you again soon, and we're going to leave you with some highlights.